Do you have any idea what kind of income that business generates?
I would guess probably 3 to 5 million.
Are you paid a salary?
I am, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what is that salary?
It's $90,000 a year.
Okay.
You don't know this information personally. This is just information that you're searching on the internet for.
And also my 14-year-old has told me as well.
All right, everyone get ready because this court hearing is about to take a surprising turn. Today we are looking at a legal dispute involving Mr. Birch, a successful businessman who owns several companies and has built significant wealth over the years. On the other side is his former wife, Miss Carpenter, who divorced him some time ago for personal reasons. She has now returned to court not for closure but to seek additional financial support, which has raised many eyebrows. The judge handling this case makes it clear from the start that this courtroom is not a place for drama or emotional games. He keeps the focus firmly on the facts, the law, and the history of the case. His calm and firm approach sets the tone and makes it clear that only solid evidence will matter here. There is no room for exaggeration or personal attacks, and every claim is examined carefully. As the hearing moves forward, it becomes clear that this is not just about money but about responsibility, fairness, and legal boundaries. The judge listens patiently but does not allow the discussion to drift away from the core legal issues. His responses are sharp, controlled, and grounded in law, which makes this hearing especially interesting to watch. This case raises important points about post-divorce financial claims and where the line is drawn by the court. Viewers are left to think about whether this request is justified under the law or if it goes beyond what is reasonable. The way the judge addresses these concerns turns this hearing into a strong example of how courts are meant to function. Stay with us as this case unfolds, because the decisions made here send a clear message about accountability and legal limits. This is one courtroom moment that offers insight, clarity, and a lesson in how justice is applied in real life.
Okay, how old are your children?
They are 12 and 14.
Okay. And the current order in your case from 2017 has the child support set at $1,925. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Birch was also ordered to carry the health insurance for the children in that order?
Yes, which
Okay.
is what I asked, which that has been, I guess, resolved and not a part of this. That was my
Okay.
priority.
Now, yeah,
is-
we'll address that
Okay.
here in a second. How are the children currently covered for health insurance?
Under Joshua.
Okay. Through his employer?
He owns his own business.
Okay. Does he also have dental insurance for the children?
No, he does not.
Okay. Do you have dental insurance available for them?
I will. The dental insurance was just recently canceled on Joshua's end.
Okay. Do you have dental insurance available through your job?
Yes, I do. And
Okay.
healthcare.
How much is the dental insurance?
Oh goodness. I provided the information last time, but it's very minimal. Do you have our notes from last time? I didn't bring any of that with me.
The proposed order stated the dental insurance costs $30.33 per month. Is that correct?
That's probably correct.
Was that for just the two children?
No, that's for family.
Okay. How many people are included in that?
Just me and the two girls.
Okay, so 3.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if do you know where Mr. Birch works?
He works at East Texas Truck Center.
Okay. Do you know how much or how long has he done that?
I really don't know. I mean, it's been several years now that he's owned it. I would probably guess, if I was to guess, probably 5 to 7 years.
Okay. And you said that he owns that business?
Yes, he also owns other businesses as well. I'm not really fully aware of what all businesses that he does own.
Okay.
But I do know for a fact he does own East Texas Truck Center, and he does have a business in Nacogdoches and a business in Baytown.
Okay. Is the East Texas Truck Center, is that his main source of income?
Yes.
Okay. And you said that he's the owner of that business?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you have any idea what kind of income that business generates?
I would guess probably 3 to 5 million. I did submit, and I'm not sure if you received it yesterday. I did get online and look at the appraisal districts for his property values. Did you receive that?
I did receive it.
Okay. So as far as his property values, which like I said, I can't state as to far as his revenue because it is an LLC and the financial information is not available. But I will say, like, as far as property owned in Baytown, per the appraisal district, it's 1.1 million. In Nacogdoches, he owns 5 properties, 3 of which were just acquired in December 15th, 2021.
Ms. Carpenter, stop.
Yes.
Ms. Simone, I need you to ask questions.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, you stated that he owns other businesses. Do you know what the businesses are, or what the name of the businesses are?
I can, if you look at his LinkedIn accounts.
I don't have that available. Sorry.
Okay, I'm pulling it up right now. I'll look it up on my computer. It's a lot faster internet.
So, Ms. Carpenter, this information that you're about to give me is something that you're looking up from somewhere else?
The businesses owned is just from his LinkedIn account, president.
You don't know this information personally. This is just information that you're searching on the internet for.
And also my 14-year-old has told me as well.
So let me get this straight. She filed a motion asking the court to raise child support because her 14-year-old suggested it. That alone makes this situation hard to take seriously. Courts are built on evidence law and responsibility, not teenage advice. Allowing a minor to influence legal strategy sets a very strange tone for this entire case and raises real concerns about judgment. And then it gets even more confusing. She starts reviewing his online professional profile, trying to estimate how much his private business might earn. This is not an investigation unit, and online profiles are not financial records. Running a company is complex, and profits are not something you can calculate by scrolling a page. This approach shows a clear misunderstanding of how businesses and income actually work. Now let us talk about the financial side of this situation. Nearly $1,900 each month for 2 children is already a significant amount of support. That level of payment is meant to cover real needs and daily expenses. It is not a small contribution, and the court will want clear explanations for why more money is being requested. This leads to a larger issue about expectations and responsibility. Support payments are designed to help children, not replace personal effort or long-term planning. The court looks closely at whether requests are based on genuine need or unrealistic assumptions. Every claim must be backed by facts, not feelings or outside influence. This case quickly turns into a lesson about how legal systems work and what they will and will not consider. Emotional arguments and informal research do not carry weight in court. As we move forward, it becomes important to separate reason from reaction and focus on what the law actually supports.
So you can't use that information.
Okay.
Move on, Ms. Simone.
I'm going to go ahead and pass the witness.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if you can find somebody that actually has direct knowledge of what it is that you're trying to do here.
Yes, sir. I will call Mr. Birch. Mr. Birch, would you state your full name for the court, please?
Joshua Paul Birch.
Okay. And you're the father of Aubrey and Adeline Birch?
That is correct.
Okay. And are you currently covering the children on your health insurance?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And can you give me the cost of that?
$315.97 per month per child through Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Okay.
So $631.94.
All right. And where do you currently work?
East Texas Truck Center.
Okay. And are you the owner of that business?
I'm a minority owner in that business.
Okay. Are you paid a salary?
I am, yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is that salary?
It's $90,000 a year.
Okay. Do you own any other businesses besides the East Texas Trucking Center?
So I'm a minority owner in East Texas Truck Center, Inc.,
Okay.
which is not a LLC, and I'm a minority owner in East Texas Truck Center, Baytown, LLC. I'm a minority owner in Keystone Financial, LLC, and I'm a majority owner in Cornerstone, LLC.
Do you receive any other type of revenue from East Texas Truck Center besides your salary?
No, ma'am. Unless there's a dividend given, but we haven't given dividends.
Okay. Do you make any income from the Keystone Financial?
No, ma'am. There's no salaries or dividends given from that either. It's a startup company.
And do you make any income from Cornerstone Financial?
No, ma'am. Same thing. It was also established last year.
Okay. And you said Keystone? When was that established?
Keystone was actually established in 2000. I thought you said Keystone the first time. My apologies.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry.
Keystone was established in 2018.
Okay.
I'm a minority there as well.
And you have not received any income from Keystone to this date?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
The moment everyone has been waiting for is finally here, and the judge is clearly ready to make his move. You can feel the tension in the room as the decision hangs in the air. This is the point where everything shifts and one side walks away disappointed. The judge's expression tells its own story. That confident smile suggests he already knows exactly how this will end. It feels like he is prepared to cut straight through the noise and focus on the facts that actually matter. This is not the look of someone unsure or hesitant. Now the spotlight is firmly on the motion to increase child support. The court must decide whether the request is justified or whether it goes too far. This is where careful reasoning outweighs emotional arguments and assumptions. Whatever comes next is going to leave an impression. The ruling is about to set the tone for how this case will be remembered. All eyes are on the bench as the judge prepares to speak and bring clarity to a situation filled with tension and expectation.
Okay. Your motion's denied. Mr. Birch, Ms. Carpenter, I've just denied the state's motion to adjust the child support in this case. They have to put on evidence to show me that there's some kind of change in income, and I heard nothing that leads me to believe that there's been a change. So the state not meeting its burden is therefore the motion is denied. If any party is satisfied, no, that's okay. I don't need to hear anything.
I'm not understanding what's denied, sir. The new order or the old order?
I'm denying the state's. There's no new order, Mr. Birch.
Yes, sir.
You and Ms. Carpenter and the state were not able to come to an agreement, and so
Yes, sir.
a lawsuit was filed before me to see if the child support needs to be adjusted. The laws in this state are very simple. The state or whoever it is that's moving, asking me to adjust the child support, has to prove what your old income was, where it came from, and the circumstances behind it, and then compare it to the new information that you have. And I find that the state has completely and utterly failed to do that. They haven't proven anything to me. They've thrown out some stuff, but nothing with any concrete or significant basis. And therefore I'm denying the motion because they haven't met their burden of proof. They haven't proven to me that there's been any kind of a change. So any party has the right to appeal my decision. Your appeal must be filed with the Orange County District Clerk's Office. It has to be filed in the next 3 business days. And you have to make sure that you specify in your appeal what part of my ruling you disagree with. And you're also responsible for making sure that a copy of that written appeal is sent. Let me finish, Mr. Birch. And you're also responsible for sending a copy of that written appeal to all the other non-appealing parties. All right. Now, Mr. Birch, what were you going to say?
If her medical is obviously cheaper than what I'm providing at $631 per kid, and she's at $291 per kid, is there a way that instead of me paying Blue Cross Blue Shield the $631, that I could pay her the $291 for the medical?
If y'all can sit down with the AG's office and come up with another agreement, you have my permission to do so, but I'm denying this motion. So y'all have to start over in regards to that issue, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anything else? And that's a very good question, Mr. Birch, and I hope that you and Ms. Carpenter are able to sit down and get that hammered out to make sure that we've got good medical insurance and good for the both of you. So it's good for you financially as well as from your situation that you're in regard to the 2 children, okay?
Yeah.
Ms. Carpenter, do you have any questions?
No, I mean, the priority was the medical.
All
I mean, that was my major point.
right.
Watching that ruling unfold was honestly very satisfying from start to finish. The judge wasted no time breaking down the request and made it clear that the attempt to take more money was not supported by facts or logic. You could tell he was confident in his decision and completely aware of what was really happening in that courtroom. What stood out most was how directly the judge addressed the situation. He did not dance around the issue or soften his words. He identified the request for what it was and shut it down with clear reasoning. Moments like this remind people that courts are meant to rely on evidence and fairness rather than emotion or pressure. This case also brings up a larger conversation about child support and how it often plays out. Many fathers feel like the system places a heavy burden on them without always considering the full picture. Men work long hours, build businesses, and try to provide stability, yet still find themselves facing repeated financial demands. Child support is meant to help children live healthy, supported lives. Problems start when the focus shifts away from the kids and toward personal gain or conflict between adults. When that happens, trust in the system starts to fade and frustration grows on all sides. At the end of the day, this ruling showed what accountability looks like in a courtroom. The judge focused on facts, fairness, and responsibility, and that is exactly how these cases should be handled. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Make sure to like and subscribe for more court breakdowns and commentary. Share your thoughts below and join the discussion. I will see you in the next one.